Good morning, I'm Wendy Petrie and this is your morning news fix for Wednesday, the 18th of December. In this update, National and Labour are playing the blame game over the state of the government's books. Treasury has pushed out its surplus expectations, citing worse than expected economic growth. Political editor Jason Moore says after the numbers were released, the finger-pointing began.
The spendthrift, debt-ratcheting lot that preceded us.
The economy is shrinking.
Back and forth they went in the House against a backdrop of new, lacklustre economic forecasts. A surplus is now not expected until after 2030 or 2029 if Nicola Willis's new Obligel X measures are to be believed. Meanwhile, she's warning that there are more cuts to come at next year's budget.
At least 6 people are thought to have died in yesterday's 7.4 magnitude quake in Vanuatu. A state of emergency has been declared and a curfew has been imposed for 7 days in the worst affected areas. An official at Port Vila Hospital told state broadcaster VBTC more than 50 people are injured. The UN estimates 116,000 people have been affected, including damage to 2 main water reservoirs. Fears abuse on buses may lead to another driver shortage. Members of the community, Auckland Transport and drivers are among those who gathered in Auckland last night to discuss how to address violence and abuse on bus services. Figures released in October show emergency services are being called to more than 9 incidents a week on buses, many of them violent. Albert Eden Pukitapapa Ward Councillor Julie Ferry says we had a driver shortage just 2 years ago.
I don't know how we're managing to hold on to enough drivers with this situation, but we will end up in a crisis again if we don't resolve this.
Early childhood educators are welcoming the government's proposed changes to the sector. A review has made 15 recommendations to simplify and modernise regulation to help better provide safe, high-quality care and education. Regulation Minister David Seymour says they represent a major shake-up. But Early Childhood New Zealand Chief Executive Kathy Wolf told Andrew Dickens they also need to mitigate all potential risks.
So for us, it is about making sure that we work with the minister to make these recommendations that they land in the right places and they are fit for purpose.
Several products have been recalled from bargain store Panda Mart a week out from Christmas. All bikes sold at the store have been called back due to having no pedal brakes, while all Panda Mart baby walkers, rattles and play gyms are also impacted. The bargain retailers recently expanded into the South Island with a store in Christchurch's Northwood after a successful New Zealand debut in Auckland's Pakuranga. To sport now, a former black cap is a phrase Tim Southey and cricket fans will need to adjust to after the 36-year-old's international retirement following New Zealand's 223-run dead rubber win over England. Black Caps white ball exponent Lockie Ferguson has taken 3 wickets on debut for the Sydney Thunder in a 2-wicket Australian Big Bash win over the Adelaide Strikers in Canberra. And Liam Lawson has inched a step closer to being confirmed as Red Bull's number 2 driver for 2025, with the ESPN reporting an announcement is imminent. I'm Wendy Petrie, that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.